Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Life Law Podcast. I am your host, Debbie Dowesi Ajom. It's been over 2 months of silence from me, and Lord knows how chaotic my life has been recently. Like, you would not believe it, how much of a roller coaster it has been for me. I've been sick, I've had issues with my phone, I've had a hard time writing, and sometimes my dad is away, so I can't record in the car. It's been a lot for me, and I'm so happy that I've been able to put something down, and I'm here now recording this. I want to thank you all so much for standing by me. Love, you reached out. Oh, what's going on? When are we going to have another episode? Have you stopped dreams in KHAKI? Hope everything's okay with you. What's up? And that has filled me with so much strength and love and fulfillment, knowing that in as much as I've been absent, a lot of you still look forward to hearing from me. A lot of you still believe in me, and that means so much to me. I'm super, super thankful, and I love you all so much. I've got another story from Dreams in KHAKI. I'm looking forward to finishing this collection so we can move on to the next. So do not forget that this is a work of creative non-fiction. While all the stories in this collection are true, many parts have been fictionalized in varying degrees for various reasons, and some names and identifying details have been changed to protect the privacy of the people involved. So for this episode, the title of our story is Welcome, Otondo. It was the start of a new phase. A phase that is the fate of almost every young graduate in the country. Many had been through this, and now it was Didi's turn. Didi heaved a long sigh as she mentally prepared herself for the journey ahead. For the next 21 days, she would find herself in the midst of strangers, locked away, far from home and in a new city. The arrangements brought back memories of her 3 years in boarding school. Over a decade ago. How time flies, Didi thought. She couldn't wait to leave this behind too.
Madam, we don't reach you,
the Kekena pep rider announced in his tobacco-reading voice. Only then did Didi become conscious of the hullabaloo of her surroundings. Many prospective corps members like her, or PCMs like they were called, had arrived in auto rickshaws, while few had been chauffeured by cars. Children hawking plastic buckets and containers that would serve as potties, ID card holders, stockings, transparent file holders, pens, key holders and markers struggled to outsmart their fellow sellers and make sales.
Fine, auntie. Buy from me now.
A teenage boy with an acne-ridden face and a rope tied on his waist in place of a belt to hold his shorts in place, hustled Didi. Didi shook her head at him, too weak to speak.
See now, I get pot you,
he continued.
Toilet inside no good. You go catch infection.
Didi did a double take. She had meticulously prepared for camp, but it just dawned on her that she had forgotten to buy a potty. And now, right from the gate, she was reminded of how much the system was broken, to the point that a 15-year-old hawker knew the state of the rotten toilets inside the camp and the repercussion of her using it. She didn't even want to imagine what it would look like. How much? The question was directed at the boy, but the keke rider replied instead.
500.
Didi dragged her box down and retrieved her plastic buckets. She gave the rider a 1,000 naira note and passed the 500 naira change to the boy, who had thankfully noticed Didi's non-resistance, figured he had bagged a customer, and had refrained from going after another PCM. He shook his head.
He passed 500, auntie.
So how much is it? Didi was losing her patience. Around them, more PCMs alighted from rickshaws and cars, big bags and plastic buckets in hand. Horns blared, boxes rattled on the road, soldiers hollered, people shouted at each other over the noise, and the sun burned hot like it was enraged at the chaos below.
Auntie na 800.
The boy's voice transported Didi back to the moment. She gaped at him. 800 naira? For what? Didi asked incredulously. The boy smiled cunningly.
Auntie, if you no buy now 1,000 you go buy for inside.
He had evaded the question, but somehow Didi could tell that he wasn't lying. He had inflated his price, but the sellers in the camp would inflate it more, especially since core members were not permitted to leave camp for anything or any reason. Didi hissed and shook her head as she fished for 300 naira in her pocket. As soon as the boy handed the potty to her, he turned and ran to another PCM who was alighting from a G-Wagon. Didi dragged her box to the gate, where over a dozen civil defense officers sat chit-chatting under a canopy, intermittently shouting at PCMs or cars that wanted to drive inside the camp. Didi ignored them and continued walking. Inside, there was a long queue of PCMs directly under the scorching sun. To shield themselves from the unforgiving sun, hand towels, documents, buckets, and few umbrellas were placed on heads. Meanwhile, a special canopy was set for the NYSC officials in charge of checking documents and searching PCM's bags. Welcome, Otondo! A female police officer sitting on an empty table at the end of the line addressed Didi. Didi turned, half expecting the woman to be referring to someone else. She raised a quizzical brow when she met the policewoman's gaze. The woman laughed maniacally, betraying her gentle demeanor. Otondo, come this way, let me search your bag. Okay, ma. Didi stuttered, as she subconsciously struggled with her feelings. Should she feel repulsed by the policewoman's use of a derogatory pidgin term for her, or feel glad that she would no longer have to stand under the sun while awaiting her turn? Otondo, Otondo, the policewoman mocked as Didi dragged her bag to the empty table. You're welcome, Ka. She made an effort at casual conversation, which did nothing to curb Didi's repulsion. Don't worry, you're going to enjoy your stay in this NYSC orientation camp. She went ahead, trying to placate Didi. Didi closed her eyes and muttered a word of encouragement to herself. Thank you, ma, she replied to the policewoman. The sun burned brighter in the sky, like he could tell that she was lying. Did you make it this far? I hope you did, because you have come to the end of episode 5 of Dreams in KHAKI. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this story? It's been so long I wrote something, so I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this story, but I'm just genuinely happy that I was able to write this story, and I'm looking forward to other stories that I'm going to write, and I hope you do look forward to the coming episodes, because I'm going to be giving you all bangers, banger stories. So let me know what your thoughts are. You can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, or send me an email, or you can follow Life Law on Instagram and TikTok at LifeLaw_podcast. Check the show notes for more information. If you have any ideas on how we can work together, how we can collaborate, we're open to doing business with you. So also reach out to us for that. Don't forget to follow and subscribe as well. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out when a new episode is out. We upload new episodes every 2 weeks, so please do stay tuned. Don't forget to rate us as well. Give us 5 stars. I know we deserve it. Please give us 5 stars. Thank you so much. I'm so elated. I think not just because I've been able to write, but because today is also my mom's birthday. She's 51 today, and I'm super grateful to God for her life, and I admire her endless love and support and sacrifices, and I hope to be a good mother, a great mother, an amazing mother like her in due time. And just if you're listening to this, just wish my mom a happy birthday. I'm so happy. I love you guys so much. I look forward to the next episode, and I look forward to getting your feedback on this particular story. Let me know what you think, okay? Thank you so much for listening, I remain your host, Debbie Dorisi Ajom, until I come your way again next time. Mwah.